and today I am here with another recipe that is called shrimp biryani. Shrimp biryani. What is shrimp? Prawns. Yes. Today I am going to do prawns biryani. So for that I have taken all the ingredients. I have taken 3/4 kg of rice here, basmati rice. I have soaked that for half an hour and kept. And I have taken prawns here. 1 kg of prawns I have taken. I have cleaned that and deveined and kept. I have taken 5 onions here. I have sliced that too. I have taken 4 medium size of tomatoes. I have cutly chopped it. I have taken green chilies, 8 to 10 green chilies I have taken. Only 8 is enough. 8 green chilies I have taken. I have taken mint leaf here, 1 bowlful of mint leaf here, 1 bowlful of coriander leaf here. I have taken ginger garlic paste. For biryani, you have to make fresh ginger garlic paste. Then only the biryani will be good. So 3 full tablespoon of ginger garlic paste I have taken for 3/4 kg of biryani. And I have taken 150 grams of curd here. I have taken lemon juice, 1 lime, 1 full lemon I have taken. I have squeezed the juice and kept here. And I have taken the spices, cinnamon, cardamom and the cloves. For that I have taken turmeric powder, a pinch we are going to use in that, only a pinch, chili powder and the salt, and oil needed for that I have taken. These are all the items. Now let's start the procedure. Now to start, before I have taken a pan and I have taken 3 liters of water here. We are going to boil this. We are going to boil this with 2 cinnamon sticks and 2 cardamoms here, and 4 cloves I have dipped in that. Let this be boiled while we are making the procedure for the biryani. Let this be boiled. I am going to cover on top of it. Now I have taken another pan here. And now till the dish get heated, I am going to take all the ingredients to my side. Now my pan is heated. I am going to add the oil. I am going to add 6 spoons of oil in this. We will see if the oil is not enough. We will take more oil after the masala is done. Now my oil is heated. I am adding the spices. Now I am adding the onions, 5 onions. I have added the onions here. Saute this nicely till the onions become golden brown. In between that, I am going to add the green chilies which I have kept. 8 green chilies I have kept. I am going to add that in that. When we add in this stage, this gives a spiciness and a nice flavorful smell. So I am not going to use too much of chili powder in this. The spiciness of the green chili should be there. For that we have to add the chili powder less. Now after 10 minutes I am going to remove this MC. Now see how my onions have become. It is turning into golden brown and I am getting that nice aroma of the green chilies while it is frying up. So now at this stage we will add the ginger garlic paste. I have taken 3 full tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. Now I am adding in this. You have to add ginger garlic paste freshly grinded. Now 3 things you have to take note while making biryani. The non-veg what you are buying should be fresh, first point. And the second point is the ginger garlic paste you should grind at the moment when you are making biryani. And the third point is you should do biryani in basmati rice. In any other rice, it will not be that much suitable. These 3 things: freshly grinded, ginger garlic paste, non-veg you are taking should be very fresh, and the third thing is you should use basmati rice. India Gate basmati rice is very good. So now sort this till the raw smell goes off. Add little bit of water and then salt. And one more thing I wanted to tell you is, don't do biryani in pressure cooker. Don't ever do biryani in pressure cooker. Now this has been sorted, the raw smell has gone. Now to this I am going to add the shrimp, prawns. Prawns I am adding 1 kg of prawns I am adding to 3/4 of rice. The non-veg whatever you are taking must be high. I mean to say is the non-veg whatever you are taking, the quantity should be more than the rice. Then only the biryani is biryani. Most of the people, what they'll do is they'll take 1 kg of rice and they will add half a kilo of mutton or chicken. No, you should not do like that. You should take the quantity of non-veg more than the rice. For 1.5 kg of mutton, you can take 1 kg of rice. Otherwise, 1.25 kg of mutton you can take. For that, 1 kg of rice will be good. And for the prawns, I have taken 1 kg of prawns and I have taken 3/4 kg of rice. Now in this I feel the oil is less, so I am going to add 2 more tablespoons of oil. So that is 8 to 9 tablespoons altogether I have added this. And don't add water. The excess water in the prawns is enough to cook the prawn. Don't add water into this. After 5 minutes, you can add the tomatoes and the rest of the masalas. Prawns will not take much time to cook. So only 5 minutes is enough. You have to put in this after you are done with the ginger garlic paste. You should add the prawns. Then only if we add the prawns at this stage only, the smell of the prawns will change. Now after 5 minutes, I am going to add tomatoes in this. I have taken 4 tomatoes. I am going to add in that. Only small tomatoes only I have added. Add correct amount of tomatoes because you are going to add curd. So be careful. Add salt in this. I am adding 2 tablespoons of salt. 2 tablespoons of salt I am adding to this. And I am adding half a tablespoon of turmeric powder here. And I am adding 3 tablespoons of chili powder. Not going to add more. See my spoon how it is. I am going to add with this only. I am adding 3 tablespoons. 2, 3. Now sort all these masalas nicely. We have to wait until the tomatoes get soft and the raw smell of the masala goes away. Now we'll see. Now see, the tomatoes have become soft. Now to this we will add the mint leaves that I have kept. You should add in this stage only because the flavor of the mint and the coriander should go in the biryani. So please note it. You should add mint and the coriander leaves in this stage. So when you are cooking, the flavor of these two will get absorbed in the masala, in the gravy. And after 1 to 2 minutes, I am going to add the curd that I have kept. Six tablespoons I have added. And with that I am going to add the lemon juice too. Now mix this nicely in the masala. Now check for the seasoning again. My seasoning was not enough, so I am adding 1 more tablespoon of salt in that. Check for the seasoning at this stage. You can't do after you put the rice. I have covered this. Now let it cook for another 5 to 10 minutes. Only that much of duration is enough for the prawns biryani. It will not take that much of time to cook. Now we will add the rice to the other pan which we have kept first. Water is boiling. Now I am adding water in that, rice in that. Now to this I am adding 3 tablespoons of salt again for the rice. Now I check for the seasoning in the rice. I added again 1 tablespoon of salt. Please note that the water that we have added in the rice, in that we have added salt. The salt should be more in the water. Then only it will be correct in the rice too. Now this is done. Only 10 minutes I have kept. This is done. And now what I am going to do is, I am going to keep one unused tawa underneath of this pan. I will keep this unused tawa under the pan. Now I have kept the unused tawa underneath, and I am putting this in medium low flame. Don't put in high flame, medium low flame you have to keep this. Now see, the rice is 75% cooked, 25% we are going to put it in the dum. It will be cooked very well. Only 75% of the rice should be cooked. Now this I am going to filter this and add in the, now I am going to add the rice in the masala. Now I have added all the rice here, and in a small bowl I have taken a rice, small bowl, and in that I have added a pinch of food coloring agent. Usually I don't add food coloring agent, I use saffron, but today I don't have at my home. This is optional. If you can use, you can use, otherwise you can leave off. Now mix this. Now mix this nicely with the help of a spoon and add on top of that. Now to this I am adding some ghee. Little bit of ghee I am adding at the end. On top of this I am garnishing with some coriander leaves. And I am going to cover this. You have to keep the flame in dead low. You have to cover this, and I am sealing this with the help of the dough, chapati dough, so that the flames doesn't go. I'm going to seal this off like this. I am sealing it off. Now see, I have covered all the edges with the chapati dough. We will keep this for 15 minutes in low flame, and our biryani will be ready after that. After 15 minutes, I am going to remove all this, switch off the flame. I will remove this and see how good it looks. See how the rice is, all the masalas. Shrimp biryani is ready. I'll serve this with curd raita, the brinjal chutney. Now I serve this shrimp biryani in a bowl. I have served this with curd raita, brinjal chutney with fish fry and salad. See how beautiful it looks. If you taste only, you will know how it is. Prawns biryani, really yummy. Please do try it at home. Like, comment, share and subscribe my channel. Till then, it's bye from Chop and Cheese Kitchen at bakes.com. Bye. See you.